Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on post notifications. So Nicki Minaj continues to dominate the charts. Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 spends its second week at number 2 on the Payola 200 chart with 100K units sold. It is the biggest second week sale by a female artist in the US this decade. SOS, which is a classic, did 180 its second week. Pink Friday 2 did 100K. Renaissance did 89,000. I don't believe that. I mean, Renaissance only did an 89,000 second week. Something wrong. There's no way. But it also has been reported that Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 has now sold over 800,000 units in the US. So it looks like Pink Friday 2 is going platinum. Now, I believe that Pink Friday 2 is probably already platinum because Payola board took away sales the first week. You know, Nicki Minaj did probably over 300,000 first week, but they only counted 228,000. So I believe that Nicki Minaj is probably already platinum, but of course, you know, they still playing with Nicki Minaj's numbers. Okay, but congratulations to the queen. The queen is still winning. And also, Lil Dookie, aka Lil Uzi, said in his TMZ interview that allegedly he wants to do a full collaboration album with Nicki Minaj in the future. Okay, because everybody knows that the song Everybody on Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 has been going viral, especially on TikTok. And they also collaborated earlier this year with Endless Fashion. Okay. And also on The Way Life Goes remix. Okay. So let me know if you guys would be here for a collaboration album between Lil Uzi and Nicki Minaj. I love the Everybody and Endless Fashion record. Okay. Mostly because of Nicki Minaj. But no shade to Lil Dookie, but he did ruin Everybody, low-key. I feel like his verse was very chaotic, and it wasn't necessary on Everybody. But I do like the song still. I never need them to make a collaboration album, though. I never need that. Because I feel like sometimes his verses can be, like, chaotic, and there's just too much going on. You really can't understand what he's saying. And he uses way too much autotune. I would prefer if Nicki do like a collaboration album with like Riri or Queen B. Okay? No shade. That's just my opinion. Now, moving on to Doja. She continues to lead the pack. Doja's The Town Is Dead now ranks among the 50 biggest Payola board Hot 100 hits of this decade, surpassing Criminal B and the Pass Around's WH0. Let me know how you guys feel about that. That's actually kind of shocking. I don't really like WAP or The Town Is Dead, but I felt like WAP had a bigger moment than The Town Is Dead, in my opinion. I feel like it just had a bigger moment. The budget for the music video was a little bit better, but you know, Criminal B and the Pass Around have fell off musically, and Doja Cat has been able to basically be second after Nicki Minaj because the Pass Around and Cardi B's music ain't selling like Doja and Nicki's. No shade. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Moving on to Botch and Broke. Okay, can't fool me with all those Christmas trees. They could be rented. No shade. But it looks like the begging has finally worked. She was out at the club singing F My Baby Daddy by Sëxïrëdd. You know, Sexy has a remix, F My Baby Daddy, coming out with Chief Keef. But she also has been extending an olive branch to Cardi B so they could collaborate. So a fan tweeted, "Nah, Cardi B back outside talking about F My Baby Daddy," even though she was spending time with Off the Cheat during Christmas. And Sëxïrëdd said, "Y'all know what's next, right?" Okay. So it looks like they could be collaborating. And I did hear that Criminal B does want to work with Sëxïrëdd. Okay? Now, some fans are speculating that's why she did the PR stunts with Off the Cheat so she can put out her collaboration with Sëxïrëdd. But I just don't feel like that's a big enough collaboration to save Botchin' Bitter's career. Okay? She gonna need like a Champagne Thickums collaboration, a Queen Bee collaboration for her to remain stable on the charts. If Megan couldn't save Cardi B with Bozos, I definitely don't believe Sëxïrëdd can save Cardi B. Okay? I think that Sexy better be careful because we all saw what happened with Glow Stick. After Cardi B did that record yesterday too with Glow Stick, and I said a year ago that basically Cardi B sucked the life out of Glow Stick's career. It's non-existent. She hasn't had a hit since. Y'all was saying I was reaching. I didn't know what I was talking about. Look what happened with Normani. Same thing. So to me, I would be very wary working with Botchin' Bitter. Shark teeth be sucking the life out of people's careers and sucking the life out of her relationship. That's why Off the Cheat really don't want her no more. No shade. Fans are also talking about how, once again, Cardi B is copying Nicki Minaj. She popped out with some blue contacts, which Nicki Minaj has done previously. And a lot of fans feel like she is once again trying to copy Nicki Minaj, trying to troll Nicki Minaj. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Like I said before, I do believe that Cardi B is inspired by Nicki Minaj. She can't openly admit it because Nicki Minaj don't fool with her, okay? But I do think that she has Nicki Minaj on her mood board. She could pretend like she don't, but she definitely does. Now, Scratch Off continues to break records thanks to Jungkook. Jungkook and Scratch Off 7 becomes the fastest 2023 song to surpass 1.2 billion streams on Payola. Well, congratulations to Scratch Off, but like I said before, not really her record and not because of her 12 fans. Okay, she needs to really be kissing the ground that Jungkook walks on, because if it wasn't for him and BTS, she honestly would have never went #1. I don't think Scratch Off will ever get another #1 in her life. Not without a big feature. Sorry, crackpots, not believing it. Now, moving on to Megan Thee Stallion. So Megan Thee Stallion, as we know, said a few days ago that she is coming to give the people what they want. A lot of people speculate she is talking about Nicki Minaj.
I'm excited for this era. That was the question that we was on last. Of course I'm excited for this era because I get to do everything I want to do whenever I want to do it. And I'm about to give everybody exactly what they've been looking for. Good or bad. Like, if you've been calling for me, here I come.
Now, with that being said, allegedly she spoke to Mr. Camelface, and, you know, he has been encouraging Megan Thee Stallion to send shots back at Nicki Minaj, okay? Especially when Nicki said, stay in your Tory lanes, I'm not Iggy. So, he has been encouraging behind the scenes Megan to respond to Nicki Minaj. Because Camelface believes that everybody is going to tune in, okay? The Barbs are going to tune in. Section 8 gang is going to tune in, okay? 12 of Scratch Off fans are going to tune in. Okay, the kitty litters are going to tune in since they don't mess with Nicki Minaj anymore. So everybody's going to tune in to see how Megan responds to Nicki. Let me know how you guys feel about that, and are you ready for Megan to respond? Now, Megan also does Payola because she don't have as much followers or listeners as Doja or Nicki Minaj.
Bitch, Spotify.
Okay. Married to the game.
I feel like if you 15, you got Spotify.
Okay. Then I'm 15 then, I guess.
Bitch, I guess you 15 because...
Now, the pass around damn sure knows that Payola is the #1 music streaming platform, especially in the US, okay, and globally. So she's only doing that because her numbers are not as great as Doja's or Nicki Minaj's, okay? I think there's a little bit of jealousy over there. especially since Nicki and Doja always break the Payola records. It also has been reported by TMZ that Queen B's childhood home catches on fire on Christmas Day. That's very interesting. That's very suspicious in my opinion. I wonder what was in that home for it to burn down magically on Christmas Day. Interesting. Now, moving on from that, Nicki Minaj continues to spill more tea on the Cowgirl collaboration in her Funny Marco interview.
Definitely was a feature that I wanted on a song called Cowgirl.
I like that song.
Thank you. The person first recorded it and sent it back. And then my album came out, ended up coming out a long time after. Like I kept on pushing it back a little bit. So then the person hit me one day and said they were in a different era. And I was like, oh, okay. So you told me that months later. Okay, and then after that, their people apparently said they wanted to do it. They, now that they were not, I guess, in that era anymore. And we said, okay, let's see. And then we got another few comments saying that they don't really think I like them.
Here's the thing. I don't understand why Nicki is continuing to talk about this on Station Head and even talking about it in interviews, because all they're going to do is call Nicki Minaj bitter. That's what the general public is going to say. I can see Doja Cat using this to her advantage. And honestly, if I was Nicki, I wouldn't even be pressed about a Doja Cat feature. She sold 6K in per sales. You did 10 times that much. I mean, I don't understand why she is pressed about a Doja Cat feature. She need to be trying to get A-list collaborations. I don't need Nicki to ever collaborate with another female rapper ever again. I want Nicki to collaborate with people on her level like Rihanna and Kendrick Lamar. The Doja Cat feature, I mean, I really don't think it was necessary. She did 6K in per sale. She didn't even do 100,000 first week. Without Payola, and I like Doja, but she can't sell. Okay, she needs the Payola package. Nicki needs to work with A-listers in 2024. And I feel like Doja, when it comes to selling, she's not an A-lister. Now, moving on to Victoria Monét quickly. She tweeted, "Dear Santa, if Riri is about to put new music out, please let me be on a song or something. I've been good all year. Sincerely, Victoria." No, I don't need that. I really don't need a Victoria and Riri collaboration. I like Victoria. I think she's very talented. I don't mind her writing for Rihanna. I just don't know how a song would sound. I think she should write for Rihanna like she did for Ari. I think that would be a good look, okay? But I just don't need a Riri and Victoria collaboration. Now, Riri and Nicki, we definitely need. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.